Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 4, and today we're going to be doing a predictions video. So I will give some brief predictions as to what we will see in the trailer, considering now we're at the end of the season and we've got a rough idea for where Season 4 is going to head, and also some Season 4 predictions for the overall season. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any Supergirl videos later this year. So we're heading towards Comic-Con. Comic-Con is in a few weeks from now. It's on July 21st and it's currently July the 4th. So happy Independence Day for all you Americans out there, but we don't celebrate anything here in England on this day, but have a good day to you guys. So we're fast approaching the trailer, so let's give a little brief predictions as to the trailer. So I've done another video, but I think I can add a few more stuff into what I actually previously said. So the trailer will show new footage as per usual. So it's been confirmed there will be a trailer at Comic-Con, but I don't think there's necessarily going to be any new scenes from Melissa, just due to the fact that she's on Broadway right now, unless she shot stuff at the end of season 3 specifically to put in the trailer. So production won't actually be delayed, if you guys didn't know. Basically they can shoot all the other scenes without Melissa, and then when Melissa returns at the start of August, they can go back and shoot all those scenes. They never shoot stuff normally chronologically unless it's a special occasion. So moving back onto the trailer, so I reckon we'll get a teaser for the way they actually will adapt the Red Sun storyline with what they teased at the end of last season, that being Dark Supergirl or Red Daughter Kara, however you want to call her. I think we may get a glimpse of what happened there, due to the fact that they were shooting that scene and it's a cliffhanger, and they normally shoot part of the rest of that scene or the subsequent scene straight away because maybe they want to keep that same aesthetic and maybe they don't want to go back to that location. So I'm guessing we're going to get a little bit of Red Daughter Kara potentially in the trailer. That's maybe a bit of a stretch, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. And also it will tease the tone for how the season is going to go. I think it will be a little more upbeat. I don't think it's going to be like the Flash season 4 upbeat. I think it's just going to be, you know, a bit less depressing from what season 3 was. I love the season 3 tone, but I have this sneaking suspicion that there is going to be a little more humor in this season, although there was quite a lot in season 3. Moving on from the trailer predictions, let's predict some season 4 stuff. So in season 4 we will have an adaptation of the Red Sun storyline. We've had that confirmed by the EPs on the show, and so their adaptation for the show is that there is going to be the Red Sun version that will most likely be called the Red Daughter Kara or Dark Supergirl. You know, she's basically a doppelganger of sorts. And obviously we'll get the explanation as to how she exists. Maybe it's something to do with the Karamel. We don't actually physically know. But I do think that this is not going to be the season long villain. I think this is going to be maybe a half a season storyline. We'll have to wait and see. But I think Manchester Black, which has been teased, they've been doing castings for him, is going to be a part season villain. I reckon he'll come up in the first few episodes, and then I think he'll go off by mid-season. I just don't think he can hold up a season. That's just my opinion, my prediction. So let's move on. So Alex will try to adopt a child. The entire season since Maggie has been gone has been about Alex trying to become that mother, and although I wouldn't be so happy if she actually adopted a child on the TV show other than Ruby, I just feel like the connection with Ruby is really good. I just don't want Alex to be sidelined to become a mother and give her less action, because, you know, she's like the best source of action for the show. Everyone thought John was gone, but no, John is a series regular, so don't worry, David Harewood is going nowhere. He's still a series regular on the show next season, and he will return. And I reckon he's going to be more of a Supergirl-like role, where he's going to be on the ground. We'll see him on the ground, whatever he does there, like his father, you know, roaming the streets, and he will be in the sky helping Supergirl as Martian Manhunter. I reckon he's going to be more like that. So Brainy will be a replacement for Winn. This is very obvious. This is probably the most obvious prediction, because they set up that Brainy and Winn friendship throughout season 3 in the brief appearances that Brainy actually appeared in, and it's evident that they want to try and make up for the fact that Winn's only going to be a recurring character, maybe appear in 6 episodes or so, I would guess, in the entire season, so he's going to have barely any time. So I think Brainy's going to be a source of humor. I'm not a massive fan of the way that they've done his humor in the past. It's just very awkward, and I know it's supposed to be like that, but I don't really connect with it. So now moving on to Win. So I think Win will actually appear in a crossover episode, and then he will just pop up every now and again, and we will get brief talks about Mon-El. So I don't think there's going to be any Mon-El. So I think they're going to keep it to a minimal with the brief references, and it's mainly going to be Win, because Win's in the future with Mon-El, and then I think every time we see Win, I think Kara and everyone may ask, how is Mon-El doing, or something like that, and he will, you know, give a brief summary of what he's been doing, because Chris is not in next season, which is very sad, but I think we'll still get some references, but I think they'll keep it at a low so they don't rub it in our faces. My final thing is, like I said with Manchester Black, I don't think Manchester Black will be the main villain of the season. I think it would be more interesting if it's the Red Daughter, that being Kara, that alternate version that we saw in Russia at the end of the season. So I think there will be two villains. I think it will start as Manchester Black, and then we will go into the main villain. Maybe it's the Dark Supergirl, I don't know. But anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shy.